Very good afternoon and welcome to the Bateau Turf in Fremantle Cockburn. Last week took over top spot from their opponents on 16 points, and YMCC are on a fifth of fourth spot. So their only defeat coming last week against the David Bell Trophy, which they proudly won. And there's a few changes to their team lineup. I can tell you this jury, so we're hoping he'll be back next week. Also, one other change, 26 Kyle Webster, who was named during the week, is actually now for today's game. And I'm pleased to say that he was successful in doing that. And so with under 21 duties, Podrick Munt, Toby and Luke Blee, some really young blood coming into their team. So out of Burns, Roberts, Munt and Ford will be making his debut today, just 16 for 13. And another new face is Isaiah Workman, who'll be wearing. Also playing will be number 26, Gershon Bra, just missing from you. It's his birthday tomorrow, so if you're a YMCC fan, make sure you send him a text and wish him happy birthday by Daniel Sampi. And I can tell because it then means that it's been a cracking game and there's been no controversial. The grey clouds have gone and we will just have now, well, YMCC have already gone in from their warm-up and see there. Smashing the ball into the turf, and that was Jazz. A couple of seasons now, and certainly enjoying drawn one. They are the only team at the moment unbeaten in the Hockey W8 men's. YMCC, though, it'll be a real test for them. Contribution to the team. So you hope that they can step up. Just that lack of experience saw Hale go down. First win for Victoria Park at Hale. Matt Bird, though. He will, as he was last year, already has 8 goals to his name. So the players are in position. Slightly late start today because in that game. And we wish that player a speedy recovery. Having nation, so it actually went back in, which is not nearly as bad. But in their black and white strip, the Magpies thrown low. He's the man who has to take it going into last week's game. Tyler Lovell, but he can't keep that out. And Reese Angwin gives 50 seconds or so into the game. So, good work. There's a real confidence this year about the way Fremantle Cockburn are playing. Goes the other way, and Aaron Hazel looked a little bit surprised at that out wide. Jordan Smithell cuts inside Henry. Square across the back line by YMCC. Regan. Jesse Regan is once against Hale last week. And that was during Thunder 6 training in 2023. Long season last year and this year. I mean, that was 23. He did played infield now to Angus Adamson. Slightly short. Tries to play it across the face of the top of the D. He was looking for the run. Gill over the ball for Fremantle Cockburn in Tasmania. And a mistrap that time from Ben O'Grady. Down the line to Banyard. A move from Modernian's old Guildford Mundaring to suddenly find himself playing for a team that's top of the table. Mark Smithell trying to get around the back. He's 1 of 5 minutes elapsed as yet. Fremantle Cockburn 1-0 up. Went directly into the circle without travelling the 5 metres. And you can see the sun shining on the far side of the pitch. Good ball forward now. Clearance. Reese Angwin now will play it down the line. We're looking for the run of Regan. Oh, Matt Bird makes it 2-0. Ain't the ball, but Matt Bird, top of the circle, beating Tyler Lovell. And I have to say, this was one of the things that worried me a little bit with the players missing duty. The game should be postponed. That's my personal view. And of course, most sport is such a mind game. I probably feel everything's going against them at the moment. 2-0 down, and Fremantle Cockburn. Well, lovely pass down the line, skips past Kieran Brook. Kieran Brook, originally from Sydney, knew a great pass by Ellis, piercing the defence. Jazz Henry, well, was he with that decision? Kept him played very well down the Jazz Henry. Played wide again by Fremantle. Thomas Ariti, ex-Newman Knights player, eventually does take it, goes towards the baseline, beats one. Somehow still has the ball, but he's got another free hit for his side. YMCC trying to come out at pace, but misdirected pass sees a turnover, and it'll be Fremantle Cockburn was on the pitch, was just about to roll over the side. Wood. Kieran Brook now with the free hit. Goes this time to Woodward. Woodward's pass cut out. That was good work being done by Luke Anderson. And just there, but he's back up, I'm pleased to say, behind play. Scum square now to Tim Flay. Difficult for Isaiah Workman. Isaiah Workman, who played for the Wetlands. So they're the two teams you would really want to get an award like that, because they are the stronger youth teams. Workman again looking to close down. Certainly not shying away from the work needed to be done at this level. Strong ball from about a metre further forward than it actually occurred. Brook lets it run. Angwin back to Brook to go to the first break. Mark Ellis. It was a good tackle, and their coach Daniel Sampi will want to get them in at the... Well, for a split second it looked at... And a really good little tap. It be just what they wanted at this stage in the game, just before it's such a live wire. So certainly we're raining goal. We'll wait and see and get confirmation. Hold up by one player. He's trying to get past the second. Wants the free hit taken a little bit further out or back from his brother. Side. He's got support now from Adamson. So Angwin and Adamson having a few words. Also Anderson who got the goal, so both wrong. Get my Andersons mixed up. Good defence. Top two teams going head. Price and Sweetman trying to find a way through it. Goban Gill wanting to get on with things, but it's O'Grady has to hurry. McCormick, won't be much time left from this free hit. Adamson descend. Free hit is going to go the way of the 50 seconds from Rhys Angwin, and YMCC pulled a goal back. For the second quarter, Ed. But it landed nicely for Harrison Banyard. Actually already started, but the clock hadn't. Oh, the whistle does finally go. Smithall, not sure where he's going. Northwest Academy of Sport, Athlete of the Year. That's still no mean feat, but man of pressure that time by Jesse Regan. Used to being the perfect pass for Jack. See the pass, even if it wasn't quite on. Hamish Adamson. And I was mentioning the game in 11 days, but then obviously look needs to be either a break or a postpone to play in. Goes back to O'Grady, cautious. Woodward down the line he goes in the foul. A little bit of an edge to the game for Harrison Bank. Or the year before and played in the Gill. No, it wasn't, so it's going to be Grady's free hit. Ben O'Grady. YMCC lost again. Gill drilling that good run forward, and, well, McCormick down by Woodward. He got to the little bit too acute from Liam Wood, and, well, it went into the bottom. Sweetman on the ball again from Isaiah Workman. He's worked his way into the corner. Circle, it was Workman who took a tumble. Please. In fact, it was Kobe Ashford, my apologies. He was player of the tournament, so again, YMCC, they got numbers coming forward if they can keep the kid as he was sitting on his backside. And a little bit too honest there, it's gone over the Matt Bird. And he's going one way. Strong challenge coming in. That went out of play was Matt Bird. Plays it short to Jacob Anderson. Rennie on with the play and not look for the free hit. Just under 6 minutes left in the first half. Fremantle Cockburn traffic all the way second on the table. Back now with Gershon Bra and White. Was certainly a free hit. There could be no complaint. They're trying to get in there. In goes Anderson. It's taken away. And White. Smithell had to stretch to get that pass to the air. McCormick's underneath it. It down. The way it kicked off the turf. YMCC's free hit. He's saying he's opponents. You've got to just put them out of your mind and misdirect him from Angus Adamson. Cross to close him down. Woodward now. A few specks of rain falling there. Coming that time from Jack Scott. Max Friedman into the final. The sticker, Tim Flay. From behind Ben Rennie's goal. Here come YMCC again. Darryl McCormick, the run of Hazel, and very nearly found him. Moment. Good work being done that time. And plays it out onto the right-hand side. Deflected into the circle. Then it comes. Darryl McCormick. Self passes. 5 meters first, remember. Half. So after a really lively first quarter, Fremantle Cockburn Hockey Club 2. A few problems we believe we're having with the Fremantle Cockburn Hockey Club, that there have been a few. The first half has been a really good first half. Fremantle Cockburn have managed to come back, get a goal back. Easy beats at all. And it's going all the way across. Fremantle Cockburn taking top pass and picked up well by Hamish Adamson, who's just the one loss for YMCC. The ball just being where they want the free hit taken. But Fraser Gilly. Very tight down and just not allowing us to quite see the corner flag. Fraser Gilly again manages to turn away from Fremantle Cockburn, trying to find again. Gill goes back to McCormick. McCormick again. Darryl McCormick not faced. Slipped in behind Max Friedman. Wins a. Gill tried to play that one to the air across the field of play, but stolen away again by YMCC. Good skills from Fraser Gilly, just sliding the one before it found its way through to Aaron Hazel. And the thing they've got to be wary about is a quick counter-attack. Gordon Smithell. Ball against a far taller opponent, though, for Tyler Lovell. And he puts it to McCormick. McCormick just flicks it to the air. Gobindo. YMCC's ball this time. And Smithell up the far side. Now the pass finds take it. Has to go the 5 meters. Goes back. So it will be a long corner, not a pen. Nikolai down in the corner. All over the place. A bit at 6s and 7s. The back from Hazel on Flay, but he got away with it. And from Flay, Marshall Poozy. Using pass to Workman. Workman, though, just dispossessed top of the shin. He stopped that. Well, Ben Rennie was beat goal, and Ben O'Grady just came across. He's come from a passion for playing and winning. Hazel over the ball for Fremantle Cockburn. Just caught the foot that time of Workman as he tried to pull it out of the way. Down the side and just ran out of space was Anderson, and he was questioned. I think the umpire was right. The ball had gone out of play, but Gershon Bra. Well, Luke Anderson says that nice turn from Banyard. Just skips inside. Really good opportunity. Goes begging. This time, though, Ariti, who was the man there, cleaning up at the back as well. Comes out again to Ariti. For a second, everyone stopped. Thought it good recovery, though, by Fremantle Cockburn. Debut he's having. 16 years of age. Luke Anderson being chased out of play by Matt Bird. As if he got a little bit of a blow there as well. He's up and he wants the ball again. He's showing for it. A bit intimidating when you make the step up. Fremantle Cockburn. Gill now finds Hazel up. 3.5 minutes left. Where's the time gone? Super pass down the line to Jack Scott. And Gwyn, who opened the scoring, winning it from Bryson Sweetman. Fremantle Cockburn, 19 years of age. Foot, so it'll be a free hit centre field. That's a great for YMCC. So outside the 23, drilled to Adamson again, but Gill has stolen it. It's 2-on-3 now, running through. Not sure about that decision, and I think, well, certainly just dribbled over the sideline. So into the final minute, Workman left in his wake. Down the line, if they can get it forward. Bird with a limb loses possession just around the 5-metre line. Played forward, probably a wise option by Fremantle Cockburn. We had in the first quarter. It is goalless. Welcome back to the Bateau Turf as we see back one goal and at least get a draw. Who knows? The internet today, and it may well be the Storms that are trying to find the source of the problem. Coming into this game, unbeaten with 6. So Fremantle Cockburn would have a numped into third spot last night. They're on 15 points as drawing to an end of round 7. Banyard Hazel looking to go the 5 metres into the circle he goes. We've had to wait. 46 can Fremantle Cockburn stretch their lead now. And of course they've also got penalty corner is staying. Is about into his defensive team. 3 players to his left hand side. Oh wow! Well, great. Well, nobody moved, and that was what threw me. That is his second goal of the season. The other 2 players going with him. Oh! Well, that went past him. So YMCC needed infield, but it's stolen away well that time by Hamish Adams. He's looking to square it. Angwin diving. Reece Angwin, of course, who played over very loyal clubman. Banyard, what a toozy. And Banyard, in fact, I think looks to O'Grady. Down the line it goes. Gill. Oh, lovely pass through the midfield to pick up Luke Anderson. Woodward just having to take evasive action. Short pass again to Luke Anderson, but it was ricocheting here, there and everywhere. Angus Adamson goes back to Marshall. Unfortunately, unable to keep that in play was Jesse Regan. To O'Grady. Jacob Anderson trying to steal it. O'Grady into the corner. He's got it half. So once again, fixed. Next week we'll be back here again, so hopefully it will be fixed. So if you're a Magpies coming back. Oh my word, that was not too far away from Jesse. Between Anderson and Ben Rennie. I think he knows how close it was. Sure, there'll be just a little bit. YMCC. 8.5 minutes left in the match. They can get it to 3-2. Who knows? Went just inside his own half. Fraser Gilly throws it long. Plays on quickly, kept it outside the circle and impeded it. Tyler Lovell it goes, and then, well, there was you can remember the last one. That man, big bad Ben O'Grady. Just over 7.5 minutes left of all 3 points. Slight shift by Aaron Hayes. Got the touch, and that will be Matt Bird. Penalty corner routine. And that made all the difference. So 4-1 now. And the goal has been awarded. Pretty good to us up here. Already got one today, so it's his 8th goal of the season. I'm only joking. As long as the team's winning, you don't really care, do you? And he read that well. Top of the circle, just poured it away there. And I think he's lucky he didn't get... Oh, well, he fooled her back to Banyard. A backstick, says the umpire. Like a freight train going down a hill. Well, I'm not sure. That looked like McCormick got it cleanly. Was the player of the match in the match against Hale. Grady in front of Ben Rennie, I thought was truly superb. And he's too early. Hadn't allowed, retreated the 5 metre. Tell you, the clock on the scoreboard, well, it all just went into hieroglyphics a second ago. Penalty corner of the game. Matt Bird makes his way to the baseline once more. Yard to stay forward, so Harrison Banyard's off to the right. It goes to Hazel. Hazel flicks this time. Oh! Fremantle Cockburn have a 5th. And Hazel takes their penalty corners, but certainly they've been effective by the Magpies. On, having already restarted, and we've got a player down. Matt Bird is, and is he holding his hamstring? Ricocheted up into the air. I think Bird is slowing a hobble off the field of play. YMCC player may have just kind of stepped on it by mistake as they were. It's been a really well-spirited game as Luke Fremantle Cockburn that come up with the ball again after that one high. And Kieran Brook come, who no doubt will want to sleep. Played out wide by Friedman and then came back. Into the circle he goes. Under 2 minutes remaining. He does very well. Even C player. There's that Lipuzzi now at the second battery. Jacob Anderson with the touch. Albeit with the league table so close. Oh, we had a flurry of goals. Anderson across the face of goal. Ben Rennie. It definitely came out off Ben Rennie when maybe he needs to adjust the volume. Tries to steal it back for YM. O'Grady. He's into the second quarter, and at the end he plays it up, out over the side of the field. Second defeat in 2 weeks, but with a weakened. In the end, it was 2 goals to Matt and Jacob. Consolation goals for.